What's going on, everyone? College Lefty, and in this one I have for you guys some viewer games from the live stream over on Twitch. Hopefully you guys enjoy. So I did split these games up from the live stream yesterday. I split these ones up into two separate videos, so if you played the first half of the stream yesterday, then your video might be included in this one. This one right here, we're going up against Nitro. He's got a very good team. He's got that Felix Hernandez. All these games are played on Legend difficulty, 3-inning games. And Mike Trout sends one out there to Mike Trout, and he's able to track it down there. And in this game, the wind was blowing in. I think it was 11 miles an hour. I had mentioned that I thought it was going to be a low-scoring game, but there, Nitro's ripping one out there for an extra base hit. That's going to be a double for that Jim Edmonds car. That Jim Edmonds is really good. He's got the postseason version. That brings I was able to get out of the inning unscathed there. No runs, but that hit. Then I'm ripping a base hit with Babe Ruth. I thought that was going to be caught by Steve Pearce, but Steve Pearce doesn't really have the best fielding out there. Gets by him. And that brings up Ted Williams with 2 outs and a chance to do some damage. I hit that sinker over the middle of the plate, but I hit it right to his left fielder. Just, you could tell that the pitch was moving right into the bat. I got it off the end of the bat a little bit, hit a line drive. Even though it might have been a mistaken location over the middle, I hit it right to his guy. It was hit hard. That's all you can really ask for. Later on in the game, brought up Yogi Berra. I was unable to capitalize once again, so definitely had some chances. But the wind might have been affecting us a little bit both in this game. We both had some hard hit balls right to the outfielders, right to the infielders. It happens. I mean, here I was getting an 0-2 count. I have Mortal Goose Gossage on the mound facing Immortal Mike Trout. And we will go into extra innings if possible. I always do 1 extra inning game for the viewer games if you guys are new and don't know the rules. I mentioned they're on Legend, so I should say that if we play 3-inning games, and if nobody scores, then we will play 1 extra inning game and move on to the 4th. And then if nobody scores after that, then we call it a friendly quit just so everybody can play. It gives everybody a good chance to play. I was able to play so far 5 games in the first viewer game stream I did, and 5 games in the second stream. Both were about 2-hour-long streams. Definitely a lot of fun to do, and I look forward to doing that. I'm going to be getting a lot more of those streams in later on this month, so if you haven't got a chance to play yet, follow me over on Twitch. The link will be posted in the comment section and pinned up top. But there, the opponent could have easily got a run in. He could have easily hit that one into the gap for a double. We're into the top of the 4th inning, and we hit the ball a little bit. We just weren't able to take advantage of hitting with runners in scoring position or getting that big hit. There, I thought I got that one with Ted Williams. The wind knocked the heck out of it. Either that or it was just too high of a launch angle. It happened. It happens, man. Sometimes I was just underneath the ball in this first game here. I swung at a couple bad pitches, but that was it for that one. We ended up calling it a friendly quit. That was a great game from Nitro. He's trying to defeat me, and I mean, some of these games are really close. Some of them are low scoring. Some of them are higher scoring. It just depends on the game. I mean, Legend plays pretty good for the most part, but every now and then we see some crazy stuff that happens too. But that's just the game. Here now we're going up against Dodger Gaming on YouTube, and I matched up with him once before in MLB 17, the show, and he was getting a base hit there with his creative player. He didn't want to take the extra base there and go for 2, but he hits one with Christian Yelich to center field. Mike Trout's able to track that one down and make the play. Mike Trout's wonderful fielding out there, man. If I'm able to hit a little bit with that Mike Trout, then I'd rather have him out there than that JD Martinez. Not that I don't like Finest JD, but I'd rather have that elite fielding and 2 guys out there that have elite fielding, and then just 1 in Ted Williams that can't really make all the plays. So I figured I'd go with that there. I'm ripping a base knock against the shift. That's going to turn into extra bases there as it gets down. A ground rule double probably kept me from getting to third base there. Would have been a triple most likely. But Pablo Sanchez is delivering with the clutch hit. There I was able to get the big hit, score the 2 runs there. Even a base knock would have done it. But in the last game, I mean, I was kept off the board in the last one. So any runs in the first inning is what I'm looking to get. I'm looking to have at least something so where it's not a possible extra inning game. There, Ted Williams is ripping a double into the gap. That's going to be a nice hit to extend the inning. There's 1 out, so that means Pujols is coming up. And yeah, Albert Pujols will get a chance to hit in this one with 1 out. Facing Jose Leclerc, which is a very good card, and I kind of ruined that at bat. I swung at a bad pitch inside there. It happens. I mean, just a bad pitch. That brings up Chipper Jones, though. And I kind of want to just show you guys that once I was starting to get a little bit of a rally going, I started to hit a little bit. I started to swing a lot more. I swung at that bad pitch. That was a fastball inside. Very next pitch, it was a great pitch to hit. I just dropped the PCI. I just got a little swing happy there. Swung at probably too many pitches that were, consecutive pitches or just that were just off the plate there. That brings up Steve Pearce, though, in the top of the second. And I know that Dodger Damon's a great hitter. When we played in 17, he was hitting the ball all over the stadium. And now he's got George Brett up here at the plate, Immortal George Brett. And this card usually does some damage against me. Of all the Immortals, he might be the worst one. And he always hits well against me. There he rips a double into the gap. That could have been a triple, honestly. I thought he was going to take the extra base there. I don't know if Chipper Jones would have threw out 69 speed there. But it brings up Raul Mondesi, and I threw a hanging slurve right there over the middle of the plate with Goose Gossage. I missed the spot and location, and Raul Mondesi sends one deep on a no-doubt shot, tying up the game 2-2. So just as I was talking about extra innings, we have a chance to go into extras. There I got the pitcher wall. I haven't really seen that too often where the opponent hits the ball off my pitcher. Normally it goes like right through him or right next to him. And I've seen it more so where I've hit the pitcher a lot more often than the opponent has hit the pitcher against me. Just something that I noticed editing the videos. But there I thought I was able to send that one out with JD Martinez. It was definitely not the right launch angle, too high up in the zone. Got away with one there a little bit with Alex Wood, the gold card Alex Wood. He popped up to Ken Griffey Jr. out there in right field. That brings up Christian Yelich. This finest card is really good. I'm looking to try this card out or Jose Ramirez. I've been playing some Battle Royale and editing some videos with that gameplay off on the side. I'm looking to get closer to unlocking another guaranteed finest card. Hopefully I can get someone that I don't have already. That's just the main goal. I mean, if I get somebody that I already have, oh well, it happens. But I could also get someone like JD and sell the JD that I have that's sellable. So that might be something to keep in mind. Here we have Ken Griffey up in the bottom of the third inning. I was looking for a pitch up in the zone, and I was able to hit that one out. It was, I think it was a sinker. It might have been a fastball, but I think it had some movement to it. So that was a good pitch, but it was definitely a good hit from Griffey there. That one was a walk-off. Now we're getting into the next one here. And ASG was fortunate enough to get selected in the next day for another game of viewer games for a rematch. I was able to play him the first time around, and he lost 2-1. Kind of got screwed over by the game a little bit, and now he gets a chance to have his rematch. There he's making no mistake and hitting a double there with Ken Griffey Jr. Did not miss that 12-6 curveball right over the middle of the plate. Just caught way too much of the plate there from Immortal Tom Seaver. That brings up Chipper Jones. I threw a pitch outside. I thought he was stealing there, and I thought I got him out, but he was safe somehow. Pujols wasn't making the tag. But I was able to strike Chipper Jones out. Now we're facing Ted Williams, and I pretty much had to just concede the run. Ted Williams is too tough of an out to strike out. He was able to hit the ball to the shortstop and get that run in. If I make the throw home, it just extends the inning more. And now we're facing Giambi here, who this card, I think he hit a home run against me the last time he played. He robbed a homer against me and then hit a home run. So that was the swing of events. There I thought he was about to hit one out on that pitch. That kind of hung over the middle of the plate there with Tom Seaver, that same 12-6 curveball that he hit the double on. But now we have Pablo Sanchez up facing his Tom Seaver. And I was just a little bit late on that one. I thought I got it, but I was under it. I'm going to move my face cam down to the left so you can see that one. But just late. If I was able to pull that one, my PCI I think got a little bit bigger as I was swinging. And then once again, I just got under it. Just barely missed this one. I was hoping it would just go out of play. I mean, it kind of came back in there with Babe Ruth, and that's just that backspin that he gets sometimes. And just came back into play to his right fielder. He makes the play. But we have the Immortal Billy Wagner in facing his creative player. He sends a rocket to Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth easily could have taken that one off the chest. I mean, we both were hitting the ball all right in this one. I mean, I was just slightly missing it. The wind was blowing out, I think, and I don't know where the wind, I mean, didn't seem like it affected any of these hits that were some high fly balls. I mean, not that it's going to every time. It just was tough to determine what was actually going on in this one. I got Piazza there with a splitter, and I thought it was going to be a much higher scoring game than it actually was. There he sends a rocket with Albert Pujols, and I think I was unable to, I kept him from scoring in that one. So it's 1-0 in the bottom of the third. I'm down to my last 3 outs. He brings in Zach Britton, who's a pretty good card. He kind of has a slow leg kick, and then his upper body speeds up pretty quickly, and the ball just kind of gets on you. He also throws that sinker, so it does have some movement. Just a little bit of a strange card. But here we're down to our last out, facing the Koji Uehara. And I have Ken Griffey Jr. up, and I just tap it right back to him. Just trying to get under that one and pull it, but Wasn't able to, lost by 1 run. So there we got a tie, a win, and a loss in that one. It was a great stream. It was a great first half of the stream. I will have the next video uploaded later tonight. Peace out, everybody.